And now you can play short side, what, 2 rails across. I just think that the more shots you see them play like this, where you're coming 2 rails across, the more they're playing the game perfectly, because they're leaving themselves nice big angles, and they're doing, you know, the cue ball just does the work itself. You know, your angles are perfect, and you're good to go. As Imran probably lands it straight in on the 7. So just pull this back 3 or 4 feet. Just to let you know, the YouTube stream is back up and running perfectly fine. And yeah, we thank you for that, Ryan, by the way. We thank you very much. It was a great idea. In actual fact, the more, if you could just come up with a few more good ideas, because man's hungry. Thank you for that. So 2-1 now to Kurt with Imran to break. So that'll hurt. It's you think it normally when Imran's breaking, you kind of expect it to go to him to win the rack, and so Kurt will be expecting the worst, 2 each after this break. So pretty sure Imran's going to end up, well, we'll find out from this shot. Yeah, I think he's playing the 5-9 now. Adam, you're not wrong though, are you? You're just not wrong. So this little 5-9 combo, oh, it rattled. Shane, haven't I sold you cues? What? Haven't you got cues? Or did I sell it for you? I have no idea. If I know where my own cue is, then you can borrow mine. You're always welcome here. Always welcome here, Mr. Thompson.
Yeah, go on.
Sort of. Like, I mean it, like, because you're welcome here because I'm in here away from it all. Oh, I sold it for you. Okay. Well, do you want me to sell you another one? I'm happy to. I've got enough. So another poor break from Kurt, to be honest, and Imran's got a good look at this one ball. It's just going to be getting shape on the two. Which, yeah, there you go, now he's moved. That's right, I've got a cue for every budget, me. Even yours. This might not be very good, that's all. But I'll always sell you something. Yeah, so he's loading this up with top inside. Trying to straighten it up, head towards the 6. Too much. Too much side. But a nice safety option here. I feel like he's underhit this a bit though. Just about. Obviously you've got a big wall of balls, but it'd be lovely to get tight up behind the 5. It's just Andy, it's 3 points. But each ball counts as 1.5 points. So if you make 2 points, if you make 2 balls, that's good. But otherwise, it's 1 ball and 2 balls past the kitchen. Yeah. Unfortunate. It's pretty hard to keep the white out in that side of the 2 ball. So this is where the big boys are pretty prolific. Ball in hand. You know, once they've worked out that tricky positional shot, there's always 1 in every rack. So for me, I think he wants to kind of be on the bottom rail here, so then he can just kind of chop the 2 in, get nicely on the 5, and to be honest, yeah, well, that's what I'd be playing for anyway. I'd be playing underneath the 5. I'm not sure if he fancies moving the white that much. A little speed shot here. He's straight in, so he's just got to play like a soft screw back, like 6 inches. He's decided just to roll it on and off the rail. So the 6 will go in the same pocket as the 3. Keeping it simple. And these boys never really miss from here. Well, even I'd struggle to miss from here, to be honest. So that's Desmond. Desmond 2-2. 2 apiece. Yeah, Stephanus. Well, you always have one of them at the club, do you know what I mean, that can miss from anywhere, but you know, this is, you know, there's levels to this game. And I'd like to think even I wouldn't have missed from there. But we will never know, because I just talk a good game. Alright, 3-2 then. I thought they'd already put it up. Jim never misses a trick. And obviously the commentator's seen better days. It's been a long day. First day back in 20 months. Oh my goodness. I forget how much I hate listening to the sound of my own voice. So I know how you guys feel. So Imran looking to make that free ball. It's been pinched in. The 7's just about made it legal. And nice open shot on the 1. Wondering if he can force follow this with outside the 7 and then inside it. Wonder what sort of angle he has. Can't really tell. He's decided just to take his medicine. It's probably the better shot. So 1.5 times across the table for the 4 in the adjacent corner. That looks to be decent shape. I think he has to go forward for the 5 in the side. You can fall short, you know, and like just stun into the 9. No night, Jimbo. I can sell you a set, Thomas. I'll drop you a message shortly. Well, I say shortly. Thomas, if you can message me, because I will forget, but I can sell you a set, yes. I can sell you a new set. No night, Jimbo. Sweet dreams, mate. That is perfect. So, nice. Look, all the big boys are out in force today. Suffolk's number 4. Hotbed of pool players, Suffolk. Richard Toomey, Sam Jeffrey, Christian Disney, and then Carl Sutton. What an area. Big Scott McMillan. Hello, pal. How are you? Hope you're well. Thomas, I'll sell you a set too if you want one. I'll sell everyone a set, me. So 4-2, and to be honest, Kurt's break has been lacking somewhat. That will need to improve, and quickly. You cannot be giving Imran first chance to the table every rack. You will lose double sharpish. So I think just hit this one a bit thicker. He's actually hit them not too bad, you know. It's just like, just pinch the wing ball out. Made plenty of points. Carl's in as well. Go on, boys. Be nice to see you. Ryan, did you just tag Melina or what? Tag someone. Don't forget Ozzy. Ozzy's retired. Aussie's done. Aussie's loved up. This is a good line, this. Good line. Oh, it's unlucky. It's brutal. What a Watford. Actually. Oh no. Square it. Oh god. Hamster chops. Ask him if he's got any, if he's squirreling away any nuts. Oh wow, how's he missed that? What? He's found some gap there. Mr. Take It Yeezy, Mike DeShane. Ryan tagging all his American friends. Okay, so this is, you know what, these are the silly things that will start to add up. Should have been the right side of the two there. And they're just, every shot just becomes a little bit more draining. Do that again. Do what? What are you suggesting, Ryan? Okay, so it's not too bad. So, kind of just wants to be a foot to the left, or of what he is now. So he's just got natural shape, just to drop the 5 in and hold for the 6. Looks to be pretty perfect, that. Don't like to baby this. Like to use both the long short rails. So just a high outside ball here, come down the line, and looks to be perfect. He couldn't in here as well. Right. You can tell who aren't at the IPA this weekend. All the Ultimate Pros and Challenge Series players are watching the GB9, and that's where it's at. So that's 4-3. And game on. Double power. Scott, you understand. Let's have a little look at some scores around the room, shall we? Quickly. Oh, he racked them up pretty quick. Alexandra Gunnar 7-3 up against Sean Beresford. Going great guns. Apperton 2-1 down against Mark Foster. Yeah. She fancy Apples to go deep. I know it sounds silly. He's had some bad runs here over the last couple of years. I fancy him to run good at this event. No, Thomas. We don't seem to be able to get hold of Chris at the minute. I'll drop him a message when I get home again. But obviously, we're not even using Outsville here at the minute. So we're lacking. I'll let you know what comes up, mate. So Imran looking to extend his lead once more and go up 5 racks to 3. And this looks absolutely perfect. Can just bring this back a foot. Play the 6 and come round 2 rails. Or play it with 1 rail with inside, but don't really like that shot. I think just stun round 2 rails. So, as long as you're missing the 9, you're good to go. And then it's just easy does it. I know, Dean. Yeah, it's not hard. You can order them. It's just I don't stock them. I think there are other European suppliers. Thomas, I couldn't tell you who they are, obviously, because I don't really keep up with other suppliers, but I'm sure there are other European suppliers, or go to Outsville or message Chris Renfro directly. He'll send you something out. It's pretty good. To be honest, I'm not really stocking too much anymore. It's a tough market here in the UK. I'm better off having my money in Bitcoin than I am pull racks. So that's a much better break by Kurt. But it's not really got much love there. You can play the carom if you wanted. I just don't know how much you can control the 2. See if you can spin off the right hand side of this 2 ball with outside English and kind of hold the 2 towards the middle and leave yourself a shot at the 2 in the middle. That there's mileage in it. He's managed to get to the other side of it. Wow, I didn't even think you could see that side of the 2, so ignore me. So we're going airborne. He's managed to overcut it. It's not going to scratch. He's getting ready to pick the ball out of the pocket then. Bit tough, that. Tough action. It's yes, a chance and a bit of luck, but the 4 doesn't have to stop there, obviously. Can hit a fair bit of this rail. Yeah, that's a good shot. Yeah, that's exactly what he's playing with. Stefanos, he's played with it for a long time. Whatever works, right? Put a nice stroke on this, a bit of outside. Yeah, cues it so well. Yes, pretty sure it's a, isn't it a BK3? Oh wow, just let that get away from him. But a good snooker player was Kurt, so this shouldn't be a problem for him whatsoever. And it isn't, and it's 5-4. Let's have a mute. Let's have a video. And we're back with Imran to break. One of the most consistent breakers on the tour. Looking to make the but he's not hit them well. He's got lucky to make the 8 and get a nice shot on the 1 ball. Ryan O'Neill, who do I think will win the tournament? Who do I think will win the tournament? Let's say Darren. I think Darren will win the tournament. Darren or Mark? What about you? Who do you think will win the tournament? Yeah, Mark's here. Mark is here. He's lost his roommate for the season. Ricardo Indiana Jones has left us. You know what? I actually forgot Jason was in it. Yeah, you got Jason as well, haven't you? I completely forgot he was here. I was just going by usual suspects. Jason, I think, last time he played the GB9, he was beat by Benji Buckley, I think, in the semi-final, and then Benji beat Imran to get his first win and take the #1 spot. That's how many finals he made. He He managed to win his first GB9 and go number 1. So Imran looking very good here to go 6-4 up. Jason versus Darren final, that would be a great watch. The old guard versus the new guard. Yeah, that would be something I'd like to watch for sure. Harriet, the scores are, if you type in GB9balltour.com, exactly like it is in the top right hand corner of your screen, you will find all the scores and results, or just click the link that Ryan O'Neill was very nicely put in the chat box. And that is just a mental miss from Imran. Absolutely chicken oriental. What's he done there? Just thrown too much side on it. Crazy. Why is he even bothered? And this is to punish, and this will hurt. 5 each. Oh wow. Well, he's got away with one there, but I've got to say this is pretty much a straight back bank. I certainly expect Imran to get close to making this bank. Not no more, Ivo. I've bid and had my rice box from the Kentucky. Oh wow, he's missed that by a week. Missed it by a week. Well, Kurt Weaver, thank your lucky stars, because this is as easy as a 9 as you're going to get for 5 each. Imran can stew on that. Mate, if I'm Kurt, I'm off to the toilet for my comfort break. Let him sit and suffer. Let him stew into that. But no, straight at it. He's made the wing ball. And he's been very unlucky. Very unlucky. No love at all from the balls there. I think he does need to kick at this though. And try and push it under the 8. I think you can just about hit this thick enough to push it under the 8. That's it. Get some cover. It's a race to 9. is the GB9 Ball Tour, and it's the first event of the season, and this is the Paul Medati Trophy. We have 5 events a year, include one which is called the UK Open, which is currently the biggest event that we hold in the UK. We've had all the top players come and play such event.
Take that off, because it's going to move the line. I mean, we're not calling fouls on each other, but you actually have to move that a little. Yeah, that's fine.
This is played in Telford in England. All our events are played here. So nice, good solid contact. I've got a feeling he's before my time, maybe a previous but past player. I don't really know, I've got to be honest, but I'm assuming it's before my time. No, it's open to anyone. We have players from all over play in these events if they're in the UK. You know, we've had Thai players play just because they're in the country at that time. Oh, that's a poor miss by Kurt. Yeah, if you're ever planning a trip over, if you go to GB9balltour.com, which is in the top right hand side of your screen, go to the website and you can enter future events through our website. Almost a very clever shot playing it off the 6. Almost got top side of the 2. Just slightly dodgy. I will almost take that as a compliment. I think it's probably about the closest fingers I'm going to get to a compliment. Thank you, my friend. So I actually almost like having a pop at this 2, you know. Just slide it under the 6, use both short rails. Take the ball by the horns. You hit it good, you're out. Natural shape. If the safety is just as hard, I like to have a go. I think Kurt don't even know what he played there. I have no idea. Gabriel, no idea. It's not really something I really pay any attention to. I have my responsibilities to bring you guys a good stream and a half decent commentary, and Adam and the team do their best to sort out the prize fund. But pretty much every penny that comes in, as far as I'm concerned, goes out. So whatever there is, there will be. 104 players times whatever it is to enter. There's a lot of prize funds though. Obviously you've got the challenge events, the challenge 2, tier 2, and the challenge event. And obviously the main event. There's 3 tournaments that go on this weekend. Everyone will get to play 4 matches. And there's a lot of pool to be played this weekend. I think everyone that comes here gets that family feeling and enjoys the weekend away. It's a proper weekend of pool, this. The final will be played Sunday evening. So finals day is Sunday. We normally do the quarters and the semis and the final. Roll on, roll off. Busy day Sunday. Well, busy day every day. We'll bring you all the action all weekend. And I'll be here to talk you through it, whether you like it or not. So, pretty sure that's supposed to be Imran winning 6-5. With Imran to break. I think he's yet to put a score up. And I think he's dodgy racked himself there. Slack rack. And on table 2, we've got David Hine versus Mark Gray. David just come off a massive win against Adams Ben Smith, who is a great player in his own right. David beat him 9-3, and by all accounts, he said he played brilliant. And David's not one to brag. If he played brilliant, I'm inclined to believe him. I think Imran's got enough of this one ball to play it into the top bag. Top right hand corner. Just float it in. Looks good all the way. But bit of a scrappy one this. Might have to play the 3 in the same pocket, I think. Just come under the 7. Yeah, it's just changed. That is pacey, and don't think Imran will be too happy with that shot. Unless he is actually on it. Must be tight. Wow, he is. Can't believe this passes to 5, and I can't believe he played it for here. I actually don't think he did. I think he's playing it into the 5 and safe, and that's it. Yeah, it never went. He did overhit the ball by a distance. Nice jump there by Kurt, and a nice result. Imran will also be going to the jump queue. Busy flight path on table 1 in Telford. May have got lucky here, not quite. So he stuck this up. Looks like he can just stun run through this as well and land perfect on the 4. Yeah, cued that lovely. Absolutely lovely. Just about this angle, he's definitely on the 5. I'm not sure how good a shot he's played there. I think he's got to put a real stroke on this. And I've got to be honest, that's just really careless. Not leaving himself the angle on the 5. It's perfect on the 4. Just careless. So he's having a go at this 6. And if that just gets around that 8, it's going to be perfect on the 7, I think. Yeah, close enough. Just to spin this round 2 rails, maybe 3. Yeah, 3 rails. But you may regret not hitting that a bit harder. Because again, it's just careless positional shots. You can either hit it a lot softer or a decent bit harder, but he's managed to jack up and punch it down. And this is 6 each coming up. Lovely. Let's have a look at some scores around the room, shall we? So Kurt to rake, and again he's fallen short of making both the one and the wing ball. And Imran's first to the table again. And but all that being said, considering how badly he's broke, it is 6 each. And Imran trying to work out if he can hit enough of this point and pull it down the rail. Yeah, he's cued that lovely. Cued that really nice. So can he just play this with a high ball, or does he have to put a bit of inside English on it to get short side of the free? If he has to put a bit of inside on it, it's a much tougher shot. He has had to play it with inside English, but he hasn't got enough on it. Fortunately, he still has some sort of shot on the free ball here. Play it into the side, screw it on off the bottom rail. He really did hit that hard, and the freeze bobbled, and he'd overshot the position for the 4 as well. So Kurt back at the table, and how's your luck? Not bad whatsoever. That's a couple of nice little love bumps that. So just needs to kind of punch this with outside English to just track on the inside of the 8. Like that. Maybe a bit closer to the rail than he would have liked, but in actual fact it's definitely closer to the cushion than he would like. But I think he can just play this at a nice pace with outside English, just come down the line a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect on this 6. He's played it with a high ball. It's come right down. That's a nice stroke. He must have been a lot straighter than I thought to push it round 2 rails. So somewhere between the 7 and 8 here with the white ball. And it's pretty hard not to get out from here. Still ready to play it. Doesn't matter if you land a bit short playing it that way. And Kurt's going to go 7-6 up. I feel like this is maybe the first time he's been in front. Just been hanging at Imran's coattails, and He's finally stepped up in front. So let's see how Imran takes that. You know what? He did, but that was such a long time ago. You're right, guys. He did. He was 2-0 up. And then I think it was 2-all. And then you're right. You are right. When you're right, you're right. It's been a long day. Just felt like since 2-all, Kurt's been scrapping to stay with him. That's a good shot. Just going to get there. Just going to have to play for the 3-6 combo. No, not really. Not anymore. Just I don't find time. No. I'm just going to say no. I do like the game. I just rarely get the time to play it. I'm playing quite a bit of English 8-ball again at the minute. A lot going on with that. And generally, in all honesty, like the only that's not a bad shot at all. That keeps things nice and tight, not pushing the boat out. I like that shot selection there by Kurt. Turning the screw. If he goes 8-6 up, it's massive. But yeah, so no, the only decent 9-ball events really in the UK are these, and I really do love. I do really love getting to call these games. So I would much rather commentate than play nowadays, for sure. I think he's just pushing his 3 to the 4 and gluing him up behind the 5 as well. Yeah, like this. I really do like this. He's just turning that screw, is Kurt, and you know, he's picked his time wisely. You know, he's just gone back in front for the first time since 2-0, and he's really kind of trying to get on that hill with a bit of a buffer. 8-6 is massive. That 5 move. That's a foul anyway. But if I'm Kurt, I might even be playing the safety again here. Depends how. Yeah. If you can make sure of sending the 3 round without hitting the 5. Yeah, so it's plenty of room behind the 5. Just needs to glue this to the 4, and that is glued. Just absolutely glued. So no matter what happens now, unless Imran hits this and gets safe, everything's wide open, and he'll have the best chance to go 8-6 up. Very well worked out, this rack by Kurt. He's done everything right. He's given himself the best chance. If Imran manages to somehow hit this and get safe, you can he can consider himself a bit unlucky, really, because he's as I say, he's done it all. He's done it all right. Give yourself the best chance. Wow, how good has Imran's kicking been this game? Like, this match has been, like, Kurt's played some absolutely unreal safeties, and Imran's got out of every one, I think. I'd be gutted, receiving. My cube probably being shreds. But again, Kurt's got a chance here. He can swing this round, and I think just come low on the 4. There you go. I like this. It's a bit weighty though. Needs a bump. Yeah, it's not going to do it. Yeah, it's, did you see me play on there, Craig? Did you? I did Liberty that I lost. But yeah, no, Ultimate Pool is definitely going great guns in pushing the English game forward, and it's a great game that we all enjoy. It's very social. So it deserves the limelight it's getting. I've played pool for nearly 20 years, and I've loved every minute of it. Another good safety this by Kurt. He's just he's grinding. He is grinding. Oh, it's getting nippy in this back room now. Glad this is the last match. Gotta say, I'm gonna tuck myself up. No. I think this depends on how do you like the. But this 4-9 Karen must be very close. If he puts the white on the blue spot, so to speak. Oh yeah, I'm only a young nipper, me, Stefanos. I've just had a hard life, is all. Wow, he's playing another safety. Oh, I think he needs to take the ball by the horns in a minute. I would definitely have had a go at that Karam. I think. Definitely. Oh no, not that game. We done a deal. I wasn't worried about that game. We'd already split the money. I meant my game on Free Sports, on the Ultimate Pool. That game I played okay. No disgrace, losing to Lakin. I had a good chance to win that match as well. How's your luck here? Perfect. Played it perfectly. So hopefully you can hit it. You can play this 5 thick enough that you can screw into the top rail one out without hitting the 7. Yeah, just about. He's played that lovely. Cued it like a dream. So he's giving himself all the best opportunities, Kurt, here. And he just needs to hold himself together, and I have no doubt he will. He will make it to the hill first, and that's all you can ask, really, at this point. Okay, so this is a bit more testy than it needed to be. I think someone of Kurt's potting ability, you just make sure of the 8. That's it. And just give this 9 a bit of attention. And there we go. 8-6 Curtis Weaver. I think they're just going to go on. I think let's have a quick video. Oh, and look, what a time to make points. Oh, he's still not got the first shot. Unbelievable. So he's got to push out. Maybe play the 7 under the 5, to, the 6 under the 5 towards the 7. That's it, and try and time up, but wasn't quite on by the looks of things. Imran might give this back, yeah. It's not too easy to play safe from here. He's trying to play thin off this side with run inside and come back towards the 6 and 7. Instead of, oh wow, that's destiny calling, I think they call that. It's this Kurt's game to lose. Oh, where did he stop it? Man. Slow down. He's not got it yet, but he's got a great chance. Don't you jinx him. This is really... I think he may have to just come one road across. Why is it his game to lose? Well, because he's got the most breaks and he's 8-6 up. So he'll have the most opportunities. He just needs to keep his head on, and like he is, he's played great. He really has. He's turned the screw when he's needed to. I like the way he's played. Head on Paul, I would call it. He's had his head on. He's played a great game. But it's his game to lose from here. He'll get the most opportunities. He just needs to take one of them. Yeah, see Imran Iman was in so much trouble there. He's played a DF again. That's how good Kurt's safety's been. He's Iman's playing DFs 8-6 down. Mental. It's like, how are you giving someone as good as Kurt ball in hand when you're taught? Well, obviously, you know it's winners round, but you know one more mistake and you're going into the losers round, and it's tough to win any tournament from a losers round. So that's the pressure that Kurt's piled on here. Having to play DFs is crazy. The one shot Kurt hasn't looked at here, I think, is the 4-9 combo. And that must have been close to making both balls, you know. So he needs this 6-7 to come out nicely. Oh, he's gone into it there and then. Oh, and how unlucky has he been there? I hope for his sake this 6 does go. He's trying to work out if the 6-9 is a combo bank, because he must have like the worst angle on his 5 ever then. Very unlucky. Very unlucky. Oh, he's missed a 5. Ugh. Got a feel for him. Mate, he's not going to remove that. No chance. Have to get a ref.
Okay.
George, you're relentless. Relentless. So we're just going to wait for a ref. They've called for a ref to remove the rack, and I can't say I blame them. So this will be another few minutes before I get to head to bed. It's been an awfully long day, I've got to say. Left the house about 6:30 this morning, and it's been long. It's been long. They definitely need a ball marker for this, because pretty sure that 6 and 9 are very close to touching. Thank you, Stefanos. I feel like I'm a soldier that's been through the wars today. It's been a long time, 20 months off. I need to put my glasses back on to see these jokes. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Craig, you are welcome in my commentary box anytime. That is classic. Oh, I've got time for that. Dad jokes. are relentless. I like that. Oh my goodness, yeah, I think we've got a good few minutes here as well. See who rocks up next. Here comes Andy Yates with all the gear.
I just want to verify before you touch it.
Yeah.
It does go in this middle before you touch it.
That in there?
The 6, yeah. So I just want to tell it.
Yeah.
In case I lose it.
This is an operation.
That's the problem because the ball marker sits on the rack, so that's a bit of an issue.
Yeah, we didn't want to miss
An issue, yeah. What, you're on 5?
Yeah.
So, like I said, because they're so thick, these racks,
Yeah, we should get rid of them.
it's the only thing I can do with that is lift it with a ball marker and then reposition
You know
it.
what? Just leave it because it might fuck it up. Just leave it.
Do you know what I mean?
Situation.
Yeah.
As long as the 6 still goes.
I'll get it back in there.
Should I do it? Should I do it?
Yeah.
So they've decided that there's not a fair way to do this, and there's no good way to remove the rack and to keep the integrity of the balls. So you're just going to have to play it as it lies. And, do what you got to do. So Imran's decided to play a safety and took a leaf out of Kurt's book. So he's going to try and go 3 rails here. Try and get some separation. But,
Can you move it now? Cheers.
it's so Imran looks like clawing his back to 8-7 now. Well, he's just got enough angle to get the white out. So that will do. That'll do Imran. Get somewhere by the blue spot. Oh my goodness. It's a dad joke off. They're both at it. These old boys. Looks to be a little bit short, and Imran did miss a 9 earlier. Didn't know the Germans could tell jokes. It was all a bit serious. Stefanos taking one for the team, leading the way. And as is Imran. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. You guys stick to your day jobs, right? This looks like going all the way, this one. Imran to break for 8 apiece. Oh, he almost made the 9. That would have been, well, he'd have been very happy with that, to take it to Hill. Nice quick rack. We've still got a chance here. Just stroke this one in. Kill it with a bit of outside. Just kill the pace of the white. Doesn't like it. Don't blame him. It's not an easy shot, but it's one he's got to attack. Yeah, good shot. And back in perfect position here to make this a Hill game. Let's come around to look at the 7-9 combo, because the 8's actually a little tricky to get on, I think. Shouldn't be any problems. there isn't any. That's 8 apiece. Kurt to break. And as we've mentioned before, he has struggled a bit with his break, but if you want to break well, now's the time. If ever there was a time, it is now. To cut that short, Kurt threw him in, and he's up to break. And he's made the 1 ball, but he's made no points other than that. Well, one more point. Not enough points anyway. So just a safety behind the 6 and 5, the 2 ball, and not the greatest of whites though. Got to say, he could be in a bit of trouble himself here, Imran, if Kurt manages to kick and stick this, which he should be able to. It's laying very nice, just to. There you go, absolutely perfect. Poor shot by Imran. That you've got to say, it's like sometimes it's not enough just snookering a player in this game. You know, kicking and sticking is, or kicking the right side of the ball is something that these guys have become very good at. And it's what wins big matches. So Kurt with ball in hand and just one problem to go at. That 5 and 6, and they really are a problem again because there's nothing near it to have a go at. So I don't know whether he's going 2 rails straight at the 5 or 4 rails round and behind it. He's gone 2 rails and straight at it. He might half ball the 9. Oh, look at that. You know what? That's a great shot. Still got to soft spin this in with right hand side. And yeah, he's overcut it. It wasn't easy, that, and don't get me wrong, he's had a massive fortune there. It wasn't easy. He's played the shot as good as you could and still had to play a tough one. But that's a big slice of luck. I'm even putting my shoes back on, ready. I think we're obviously very close to the end now. Imran's not only got to hit this, he's either got to make it or get it safe. That's a big ask. It's a big ask. Here we go. This whole match hinders on this shot, I feel. And you know what? It's a pretty good effort and a decent result. You won't be disappointed with that, that's for sure. Curtin a bit of problems here, and I actually think he's looking at almost playing this 5 back off the 6, because in all honesty, short of playing a really gentle safety shot, which is fraught with danger, at least if he plays this 5 off the 6, you know, if he butchers it, there's a chance of it going safe. You're going to leave distance, you know. This is there's not too much nice about the shot he's got to play right here. Yeah, see, if he completely butchers it, he's got a chance, but it's worst case scenario for him. He's left it on, but at distance. But unfortunately, distance is generally not enough. What a good shot that is. Obviously feeling the pressure, Imran. He knows he's been in a match here, that's for sure. Probably should have lost it. Kurt was so unlucky that he didn't have something easier than that 5 ball after going into them off 2 rails. No worries, Stefanos. Thanks again, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Simplest of 3 balls for now for the match. And I've got to think Kurt will feel disappointed, but really he was. If he loses this match, he's been a bit unlucky, to be honest. He's played a great match, and to be honest, I think he's probably made the less easy mistakes. I think maybe Imran can think himself pretty fortunate to be not on the losing side of this one. But he is, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. Just want to say thanks to you all for tuning in, watching, liking, sharing. It was a great game, and we'll be back tomorrow. Sleep well, sweet dreams, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite. And see you tomorrow. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.